Good morning, good evening, good day. It's Tracy back from Mackley House. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fabulous. Today we're going to be building the Magic Library Book Nook kit that we got from a Temu order. I'll put all the links to that order down below for you and direct to the product, so just in case you want that. So without further ado, let's get down on the desk and start building this puppy. Okay, it's the following day. I've took a break because it got really dark. Anyway, let's see how our bookcase is doing. Oh, that's dried up quite nicely. So there's our bookcase so far. That's that one. All we got to do now is glue the pieces on the top, and we need to glue this pot and an open book on the top. And it looks like there's a single book underneath, so I'll use this little Bible. So let's glue that on the top first. So we've got to glue the Bible on the left hand side and the pot on the right hand side. And the pot is just a bead. We're definitely going to have to leave it to dry. So that's there. And we need our little Bible on the top. There's our Bible. And it wants us to leave an open book on the top as well. So let's put a blob of glue. And we're leaving it open with the pages facing forwards. So we'll give that a little squeeze down. Ooh. Leave it alone, Trace. Let it dry. It's very wiggly. Okay, let's set that aside and let that dry. So that's the top of that. That's that finished. Okie dokie. Next, where were we? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I had to get out little scissors. Let me get the little scissors out. We've got to cut this out. Trying to find a decent pair, but they're all not that decent. Okay, well, let's see how we get on with this pair of scissors. Let's cut one out at a time. So, are you making this at the same time? Or are you just watching to see if you'll be able to do it? And then think about buying it? I'm always up for a challenge, me. So I think, well, if I can't do it, that's fine. I'll find a way to sort of get around it and just do what I can do. You know, if I have to break the rules a little bit to make it work for me, then so be it. That's what I tend to do. But so far, it's been pretty straightforward, I think. I'll try and remember what number this is. 7. I don't know if it makes any difference at the moment because they're just boxes. Ooh. These are just tabs, so that shouldn't make a lot of difference either. She says, but it shouldn't. There we go. We'll cut just the one box out together, and I will go cut the rest of the boxes out on my own, so you don't have to painfully watch that, because that's, you know, definitely a bit boring. I tend to watch these sort of crafty videos though, either when I go to bed, especially if it's somebody's voice that I like listening to. I find it soothing, just listening to somebody chat along So it's like a bit of a podcast I use them as. Or if I'm crafting myself. Rather than having the telly on where I have to, I get tempted to keep looking at it. I put something like this on so that it feels like somebody's crafting along with me, like I'm not on my own. Ah, do you do that? I like it. I like doing that. Anyway, let's do that one together, and we'll come back to the. I'll come back to the others. It just says to cut and glue them into a little fake. I don't know why there's different types of books. Do you know what I mean? You've got some that are made out of paper, some that are just blocks of MDF wrapped, and then some are paper boxes. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. Let's do a bit of scoring just to make the bending easier anyway. Be careful not to score too hard, because it's just paper. We don't want to completely break the box, which I did on one of my books. Yeah, I did. I scraped too hard, and yeah, my book sort of fell apart. It's okay though, it was like a page, so I just restuck it on. I went a little bit aggressive with the scoring because it's not a scoring tool, it's a needle. So it's not really for this purpose. Did I get them all? I think so. So we fold all the tabs. I assume we're going to glue all the tabs. This is definitely would be easier without long nails. And I've got to wait another 2 weeks before I get my nails done. So I'll get them sort of cut and redone. I didn't do that one. Didn't bend that one. Didn't score it, I mean. There we go. That's just so much easier. Right. Okay, so they've all got their initial scores. So let's daub some glue on all of the tabs. I'm assuming all of the tabs. Although I bet that last one is going to be a pain. You know, they'll all be okay except for that last one to make it into the box. But we'll see how we get on. Right, let's bend them sides in first, seeing as they're definitely the tabs that have got to go on the inside. Then that's got to go in, and that's got to go in. Or line that up a little bit better. And that. Okay, that's. She's fragile. Why didn't they make this out of wood? Don't know. Let's bend them down a little bit. And then we can get that last one in. She says. Let's use my pokey tool. Might make it a little bit easier. It did. Right, there's that one. And then hold. Do-do-do-do. And there's our little book box. Okay. Right, so that is one of them. And we've got another 3 to build, and then that's that section, and it looks like we've got some more books to build. Or did I already do them? Because I've got this slot here. That's for that, isn't it? Because our cabinet should be dry by now. It is fairly dry. let's load up the books that we have got for here. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, that's the set of 6 books here, bottom right. And it looks like a single box is going to be sitting on top of it. So let's glue them in place. I might actually, seeing as they're going on the bottom, just to make it a bit easier to glue, sort of rough them up a little bit. And then we'll go for some gluage. Oh, sorry if I jog the table then. Jogging the table jogs the camera. Right, let's put this one in. Ooh, get over there and then down. So we'll push down. And it looks like we've got a single book to sit on top of it, and it's that green one, funnily enough, so we might as well use exactly the same one that they have. Use my tweezers to put this one in. Little bit of glue, and we'll, oh, that's a little tight. Goodness me. Ah. That's a little tight. I don't think that's going to fit, you know. Not unless that's what holds it in place, but dang, that's tight. Ugh, see, I had to force that in. Did you hear that? Ooh. Let's get that bit of glue. Well, they're not moving anywhere. I don't think that really needed gluing, because with that book, that is tight as anything. So, yeah, that's not going nowhere. Now, I've got a pile of 3 books here and a pile of 3 books here. And it looks like, I mean, it's on a shelf. I don't think it really matters. Let's put that to one side. It's a pile of 3 here. Even though they're leaning, I didn't lean them. I've just stood them upright. So, but I don't think it matters. It'll be fine. Doesn't matter. Scruff that up. It's fine. And we'll drop that one down there. Okay, that's that. Shall I move them over? It might look better with a gap. Let's move them over. Yeah, because if I've got a spare book, I'll shove it in there. We'll see how that goes. Right, next shelf up. We've got the one with the open book. This one is to go up on that shelf. So let's use the tweezers so we can hold the book shut and stick it in here. Push down, and there's the open book. Done. Next to it, we've got a single book and a double book, because that one goes on the top shelf, that's on the top shelf, and we've got these 2 books left. Okay, curious, let's do the top shelf, unless I missed a book. But let's glue the top shelf in. It's just possible that I've missed a book, but that's okay. Easily add that in later. Once I know I don't need the books anywhere else. Right, let's scrub the bottom of these. And give them a bit of gluage. And they're going on the top shelf. in there. Oh, we don't want them, we want that. Oh, we've got another tight one. Yes, a little bit. Let's wipe that glue off. It'll dry clear, no problem at all. So, but there's a set of books at the top. So all we need now is a couple of books here, and they've got a tall book and 2 small books, which, as you can see, I don't have that. So I'm going to stick one book in. What am I looking for? This. Turn that sideways so I can get this little book in. So we'll stand that book there. Oh, I moved it, Trace. Don't move it. There's that book. Should we put this book in as well? Might as well. And if I come across a small spare book, I'll put it on the shelf beside. We'll see what happens. Right. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll lean a book or something and put it in there. But that's what they've told us to do, even though it says on this book here 2 small books. But as you can see, I followed it and I don't have 2 small books left. So, but we'll come back to that. I'll let that dry. I think I'll leave it next to that one over there. They're both drying. Okay, I need to cut and stick these books, but I want to make sure that these books are all made, because I think these are the books that I've got left. I do have some of them left, so I don't know. They're all going to need making up anyway, but that's fine. So what do we do with these books? That's what I want to know. So let's flip it over. It's told us to make those boxes, but it hasn't actually told us what to do with them yet. I'm thinking, are they in there? Is this them? I think that's them. Yeah, that's them. So they go in the next cabinet that we're just about to build. So I'll get these made, because we need all 4 of them to go into the cabinet, and then we'll make this cabinet up. Right, see you in a minute. Okay, there we go. We've got our 4 little paper books done. Next, okay, let's build our unit. It looks like we've got a massive suite to build first. So let's dig that out of the packet here. I've lost a little nut. That is really tiny. Not sure I'll be able to handle that, but we'll see. Okay. I don't think it's in here, is it? Oh, it's that, isn't it? Is it that one? That bead, and then put... Is it those on the end? These little things, do you think it's that? Glue them in there? No, I don't think it's them. I would say it's not in this packet. Let's have a look, see if there's, there's another packet. Look, there they are. Let's tip them out. I think it's that. Oh, it's a little squashed. Oh, that was a little squash, but there's like 3 on this, so that can't be it either, can it? It's not that. Let's see if it's in the packet. No. So that packet's empty, so let's put that in the rubbish. That's just wiring. That's looks fun. They look like little wire flowers. That's a straw with some pipe. Something to do with the wiring. This is it. Am I missing something, guys? Am I supposed to cut it apart from that, do you think? And take 2 of them? I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take this and cut it. Doesn't really look like it though, does it? It hasn't even got the pointy leaf at the top when you look at it. That's, why don't they just give you it in one piece? That's kind of annoying. It's not that. I mean, that's too tiny, so that's, I don't think that is it. That's already got a piece stuck to it. Why don't they do that for you? I don't understand. Oh, actually, it was, it wasn't stuck to it. It was accidentally stuck to it. So, oh my gosh, there's 2 of these. What do you think? What do you think we should do? Come back to that? Because that looks like it might be difficult to do. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit of a massive suite. I'm gonna ignore that for a minute, because not only are a lot of these pieces really small, you won't notice if it's missing, so we'll come back to that. Executive decision made. I'll do it last, if at all. Especially those tiny pieces. My God. Look. I'm amazed I haven't lost any yet. Now, don't go. Not now I've said anyway. Get in the bag. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Come here. God, they're minute. Oh, there's a piece. Let's get that. Okay, everything's back in its bag. Right, you stay over there. We'll come back to that. That looks a bit... Oh, it does say, look, scissor it. But on that, they've got like 4 leaves. Mine only's got 3 around it, so... And if there's 2 of them, my 3 leaves aren't going to do 2 of them anyway. I'll come back to that, because I don't think that's absolutely necessary to stick that on that shelf anyway. Let's start building our main thing. And we want J05. Let's move these to one side. So these look like the 2 J05s. So let's get this one out. There's 2 of the J05s and J02s, and that's the 3 shells there. Come on, actually come. Is that all we need for there for a minute? No, we want J11 for the backing. Oh, they're here in this piece. Is there 2 of them? We only want 1 by the looks of it, so let's pop 1 out. Daisy, lay down. Can't get that one undone. Oh, come on, how'd you come? There. So we've got the 2 sides, the 3 shelves. Is that all we need? Because they're our books. Oh, 212 is a picture, so let's find 212. The dog has decided to wake up and be a pain. Oh, more books here. That must be it. Is that page 2? Yay, there they are. There's our doors. Let's cut them out. That side. Right, let's cut the doors out. These look like old doors I used to have on an old cabinet of mine. Long time ago. Oh, I left a little bit of white on that one. I don't think you know this. There's one. And the other door is there. Rubbish. Okay. What have we got to stick it to? Oh, the back. It's not the back, it's the front, and then we stick the paper on it. Silly girl. Okay, let's take these apart and poke the shelf holders out and knock off any pimples. Okay, let's take that pimple off because I think that's going to get in the way. Has that one got any? There's one on the top. Oh, I think that's fine. Okay, so we've got our two sides. Oh, there's more pimples here. Let me... that should be fine. Diddy. Oh, don't sand the wrong bit, Trace. And this one. Okay, is that one? Must admit, I prefer the darker colour rather than this orangey looking colour. Not so keen on this orange colour. Not sure what wood that's trying to portray. Right, okay. Have you got any pimples? While I'm at it, let's get you all. Okay, that'll do. Right, so notches at the top this time, Tracy. So here we go. It's a bit like that. So I think I'm going to build one side at a time, put the shelves in. Let's keep that there. Hopefully that's in the middle because I never know what way round to put them. I think it just in like that. There. Hold that for a second. That'll be the bottom. So let's do this one. I think. Am I doing it right? Hold that for a second. That's might be easier once I've got both pieces on, really, that one, but yeah, because of getting it, you've got to get it straight. And I think the other piece will hold it straighter. We should be able to get the other side on now and then put the top on, maybe. So let's do that. We might as well glue him up. And to see if we have better luck getting this on together than last time. It's easier to pick it up, so I'm gonna carefully see if I can pick it up. It's a lot easier to manipulate it when it's in your hands, because you can hold. Oh, don't worry, we'll save you, Shelf. We'll get you back. She says. Yeah. It's a lot easier once it's all together, because you can squeeze. Very little. little. All right, put some blobs in there. And put our little top on. And give it a squeeze. And there's our cabinet. And then we've got to put, does it come right to the edge? Let's have a look. Yeah, it covers the whole lot. Let's do the edge first. And do a little scribble. Just so we get it all. I don't think there's a right way up with the paper doors. Okay, now it does overhang at the bottom. And I don't think I've got it tall enough. Something doesn't look right here. What have I done wrong? Can you, oh, hold up. Something's not looking right here. This bottom shelf's not looking right. I bet I've got them. That bottom shelf doesn't look like it's big enough. Have I done? Oh, I've done the wrong shelf. No. No. Now I've got to try and take it apart. I think that should have been a bigger shelf. Let's go for a rip apart. Oops. I'm thinking those shelves are okay, but this shelf is the wrong shelf. It should have been a J04. Oh my God. That's what you get for not looking properly. I can't see a J04. I can see J01. Oh, there it is. Oh my Lord. Oh no. There's a J04, dang it. And I was doing so well then, wasn't I? That's what you get for not reading it properly. Okay, now we've got to try and... So what way does the notch go? It can't go to the front because let's put... My paper door's wrong now, isn't it? Because it's got to go like that. And the notch has got to go to the back, surely. I'm thinking, she says. Let's put a bit more glue on these edges so I can try and repair my error. Do you think it's like that? No, it still leaves a gap, so I don't think it's that way. Let's turn it around because it still leaves a big ass gap. There we go. There's no notch on the... Oh. I was just about to say there's no notch on the door. And there is. I've just got the wretched thing upside down. There is a notch on the door, look. Oh. Did you see that? I didn't see that. Let me... Oh dear. I did not notice that, but yeah, there's that. We fixed it anyway. So let's put a bit of glue here and here and a bit more glue here. Hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the door. And see if we can put this thing back together. Hold it like that. Move it into place. Yeah, didn't read it properly, did I? Nope. Okay, we're back in. That's better. Let's turn it around. Yay, look. It even fits better. Look at that. But it just goes to show you, even if you put it together wrong, like I did, you can still salvage it. Oh, I haven't got that piece in yet. There we go. So, she's in together. So we've got no gap. I had... The door was upside down for a start, and I didn't notice it. And, of course, the wrong size shelf made a big difference, didn't it? Well, that's one of the units. We're going to build another one, and hopefully we'll build it the right way. Make sure all these are down. They are. I think I've got it kind of level. So there's that one. Wow. Let's leave him there and make another one. So there must be more JO5s. That must be, yeah, that's them. That's them, Trace. Just remember, put the big shelf on the bottom. What else did we want? We want that one, don't we? That's the big shelf for the bottom. And we've got one of the shelves here because I accidentally stuck it in. Where's oh, there it is in the middle of that little door there. That threw me because it's in a different place. Let's peg open the whole thing and get that out of there because that must be a frame for something else. Surely. That's a shelf. So we'll keep that just in case we need it. So is that all the pieces we need? So we've got the two sides, the two little shelves, the big shelf. Oh, we need the panel. We need the front door panel. Right, and that is definitely scrap. There's nothing else on that. So that can go. Right, let's rub the little pimples down a little bit. Not a lot, it wasn't necessary to rub them down a huge amount. I don't think anything particularly got in the way. Well, other than me not looking at the manual properly. Oh, that's a big old pimple that was. Okay. Is that one? Oh. There we go. And there's the big shelf and the little shelf. A couple of little pimply snags. We'll get them. Right. And that's my pre-glued one. Should be fine. Okay. Let's knock the shelf tabs out. That one was a tough one. And out of this one. Pokey tool is definitely helping me out here for sure. Get that all pushed aside. I've got a nice pile of rubbish beside me. Right, and it is that way. Trying not to make a mistake this time, but we definitely need glue here and here and here and here. We need glue here and here, and we will need glue. Oh, that's at the top, that one, isn't it? So let's put these in first. Big one in first, and we want the that way up, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, but that was, I think, a bit easier to put it in last, wasn't it, from what I can remember? So we'll see. And we've got the big one. Big shelf. See, my door's in the way a little bit. Get in. Oh, I'm going to knock that out. It is in the way. Let's put the shelvy bits in. Okay, we'll go for putting the side on and then putting those top and bottoms on after. I'm going to re-glue that because I know it's going to need it, and I know that needs a little glue there, and that will need it there. Okay, let's try this, see if we can get it right first time. Oh dear. That one's in. Down you come. In. That one's in. Right, let's glue up the door pieces. Let's put you in. Right, they're in. In the top. One and oh, you're not going in. Why aren't you going in? There we go. I haven't quite got it lined up. He's a bit rocky. Let's give him a squeeze. Okay. That looks better, doesn't it? Right, let's put its little door front on. And then we can put the books in, I think. Okay. I'm going to flip him over and push him down. Let's do the same with that one, just to make sure the paper sticks. Well, should do. Okay, so there's our second little unit. Oh, my door's on a little wonky, Trace. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I've pushed my door in. Be careful. It's fragile. You can easily push the door in. Oh, we're not going to worry about a wonky door, Trace. Leave it alone. Okay, so we've got our 2 pieces anyway. We could put our little books in place. Let's see how snug they fit. Okay. So a little simple piece of glue on the bottom of the books, and that should make that. I'm going to just plop it in and then stand it up once I've got them both in. She says, and then she can't pick them up. Right. Okay, so that's the little cupboard with the 2 blocks in. So let's stand them up over there. Let's get these little books in. And this one. And get you in there. Okay, so there's that one. There's the 2 of them together. I'll set them over there to dry. Okay, let's put the pin in. Although we're going to have to take it out again, I know. Right, next we got the joining cupboard, which is this piece. Might have to go and let Daisy out. She's pacing like crazy. It looks like JO1, which is here. 2 of them, 1 each end. And no, that's not it. JO6. Are they all JO6? No, there's a JO7. Oh, it's getting me at it again. I nearly fell for that. That's a 7. And that is a 6. So we want one of these. Ugh. Either one of you guys, don't both fall out. I don't think. Oh no, I do need them. Oh, it's JO7 is smaller than I take it. So that's the middle shelf. Got you. She says. Let's knock the holders out. Ooh, come on. Let's give it a little, just to get off any obvious pimples. That one. Most of it I don't think is making any difference at all. Just don't want to mix up the shelves. Okay, so that's the short shelf, isn't it? So that's the middle. Like that, yes? Right, so we want a bottom shelf here, like so. So is it easier to do it this way, do you think? Let's stick the middle shelf in, because that way I'm not going to forget and put it wrong. So that's the middle one, and I think we could stick the other side of the shelf thing on. Come on, in you go. I don't want to go in. Let's pick it up and do it. There we go. I just didn't. No surprise there, I wasn't getting it right. Right, let's glue top and bottom on. There's one. I think that's right. She says. Let's hold that there. And put this one on. Or missed the thing altogether then. That one. And ooh, need lots of hands. Put it down. This one's a little bit warpy, but I suppose the other two units will hold it straight. So let's just give this a little squeeze for a second. So there's that one. Squeeze. Right. Oh, these have got decorative little corners to put in. Okay, I'm going to go and let Daisy out because she's going a little bit nuts, and grab myself a bottle of water. I'll be doing right. I've got some water. Daisy's got a chewy biscuit. Hopefully she'll be good for a few minutes. Right. Let's move that stuff aside. Okay. So we've got our middle unit. Okay, we've got to find the front panel, which is J08. And here it is. Here. So let's push this one out. At least it's not tiny little pieces. I was fearing that there was little corners that I've got to look for to stick on, but it's all one piece, thankfully. As long as I don't break it, of course. She says. Being a little bit savage with it. I'm assuming we don't need that centre piece, so let's pop that out. Leave it together, because that shows a definite shelf, and I've got lots of pimples to get rid of because I was a little bit savage. Oh. That one, that's fine. Let's get that one. And there. Right. There's our little piece. And we just need to stick it on the front. Ta-da! I've done a little dig mark on it, but That's fine. I'm okay with that. Definitely running out of glue. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night. Da 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 da, and push down just so it makes. Look, I've put glue on the middle shelf. Did you watch me do that? Let's wipe that off. Oh gosh, habit. It'll be fine. It's just made it a glossy shelf, that's all. Okay, so there's that. We've got some decorations to put on this. So we've got a few books to stick on this. We've got an open book and 3/6. Which one is 3/6? Let's put a pin in my glue again. Whilst I figure out which one is 3/6. 3/6 is the open book, and it is one of the dark ones. I don't have one of those. Oh yeah, I do. All of my tweezers. There it is. Oh, it's slightly over squished, but it'll be fine. It's going to be an open book, so it's this one that I need. Another one of those, that weird sweetie thing that I'm leaving, and 2 single books. Well, we don't have those, so we're going to have to make those. It didn't tell us to make them, did it? Or is that, yeah, it did, look. Yes, it did, Tracy. It told you exactly to make them. And you chose to ignore it. So let's make these 3 piles of books up. It doesn't tell us which, because they're the books I assume that go in there. So we've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 9. So that's them. So did it tell us to do it on the previous page? Is it? Oh, it's got to be them, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books, or 12 books to make up. 12. That's only 9. It's getting me at it again, isn't it? It's getting me at it again. Not unless it was the extra books for the other one. Let's make up 12 books. Oh my goodness. It'll give this a chance to dry. I know that one is sticking to the top anyway, so I might stick that one to the top straight away. And it wants the pages to the front. Ooh, come on. And slightly at a quirky angle, apparently. Something like that, and I've slightly over squished this book. But that can sit and dry while I make up 12 more books. And that's not them. I'm going to be making up those. Right, I'll catch back in when I've made those 12 books. Okay, right, I've got my books made up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the slightly larger books and 3 of the smaller books. Tick. Right. Now they're all a little wet, so I've got to be careful. Okay, so we've got our little cabinet here and here, and our middle cabinet with one book stuck on the top of it for now, and it wants a little pile of 2 books on top. It doesn't say what size books to put, so I'm going to just use big books, I think, because it doesn't actually say what size. Let's hope that's not wrong. Anyway, let's place some books here. Come on, down you come. Right, make sure the binder is to the front. Slight jaunty angle. And another book on top. What one should we put on top? Let's put this pretty purple one on the top. And give it a gentle push down. Okay, so that's the books on the top of the cabinet. Is this inside the cabinet? Okay, so let's make up our piles. Is this new books? Well, it can't be new books, can it? Because would it make me make all these books for then? Oh, is it? What? No, that's a different cabinet, Tracy. Ignore that. You're doing this cabinet. Oh, my goodness. Let's make those piles up so that I can stick them in that cabinet there. So we want a big one. Wow, Trace. And a smaller one on top. Come on, glue. You can do it. Let's put that one on top and pretty much just splat like so. Okay, there's that one. A double pile. Now we want a triple pile. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to want, we haven't got enough books again, because then we want 2 double piles, and I've only got 3 books left. What? It's getting me at it, isn't it? Actually, yes, it is, because looking at the picture, oh, it's the cat at the window. It's got a pile of 3 and a pile of 2, and then 2 singles and one sort of just sort of duffed in there. Well, what's she making me do those for then? Because that doesn't fit the pattern of that. It's getting me at it. It's getting me at it. Let's just... I've got a 2. We want a pile of 3. So I'll probably do 2 big books and a little book. I don't think it really matters. I don't think. She says, just hoping that this isn't now too tall. I should have checked. But I didn't. That's okay. Okay, so there's a 2 pile and a 3 pile. That's the bottom shelf. Okay, top shelf is a 2 and a single book. So I'm going to do the big book with a little book on top. And I'll leave the single book to try and... These are kind of awkward, the ones that go like that, because you don't get very many places to glue it. But I'll try and glue it at a funny angle like that. You'll hear the dog moaning in the background because he can see the cat at the window. So she's moaning because the cat's there. Anyway, we want a 3 pile and a 2 pile at the bottom. So let's, they're not really dry enough for this, but let's, the 3 pile, it really doesn't fit, you know. That 3 pile is too tight. Gonna make an executive decision to not follow that. Let me get my little tweezery thing out so that I can push down on the pile of books. I've got a 2 pile book there. Let's move those for a second. The 3 pile doesn't really fit on the shelf, so I'm gonna hopefully stick it in there instead, because it don't fit. So we'll stand that up as if it's ready for that, and I've got to try and remember now. 2 piles fit, so we'll put another 2 pile next to it at a jaunty angle, and use my pokey tool to push down. So there's the 2 piles, but sticking that top one in, it's so tight that I'm not going to do it. I'll put, I'm definitely out of books now because obviously I've used them there. I'm going to put a single book here because that's what I've got left, which is fine. I've got places, look, I've got a single book there. I'm going to make up a little 2 pile for there. And then if I've got books left over, I'll stick one there. Not a problem. But let's leave that to one side for a second. But we'll come back to that. Let's move these bits of glue out of the way. Okay, so that's that cabinet over there that's waiting. Give that a little few minutes to settle down with the glue. We are going to use this pile of books on this cabinet, but let's build this cabinet, knowing that we haven't sorted our books for this one yet, but we'll build the cabinet and then sort the books out. Right, L. Oh, different sheet. So, oh, that's this yellowy colour sheet, and it is LO7 is the shelves and LO9 is the back. That way up. LO7. All I'm doing is rolling glue bogies off of my fingers. And are they all LO7? Yes, okay, let's get them all out. That's the 3. And we want an LO5, which is a small one. Where are you? I can't see it. Oh, it's there. It's in the door. Didn't see it in the door. Let's push it out of that door. There it is. That's the little upright one at the bottom. All right, let's take off a couple of the little annoying pimply bits. That one's got one. Okay, this will be fine. Right, let's put this the right way up. That's that one. So we want some glue either side of these pimple holdery things. So there and there. So let's put that one in first. And one of the shelves. Like so. Should I squeeze a bit of glue down there, do you think? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, would it? Squeeze a bit of glue there, she says, but Okay. It says about putting the bottom one again, but let's knock that over there. So this is top and bottom. I'll turn it over and see what other pieces we need, because I might. It has got sides. It's L08. The patterny sides. Okay. They're pretty. And then one there. No notches on them. So they literally just glue on. So I have to put the other pieces on first. Okay. This is a bit rickety, this one. Come on, glue. There. Let's put some up the joint over there. Yeah, this one's not as easy because we've got nothing holding these in place. Turn you sideways. Okay, that's them. You could let that dry, which might be a little bit easier to pick up and then glue these on. I might let that dry for a couple of minutes. Oh, she says, leave it alone then, Trace. What have I used them? Okay, let's give it a little squeeze. See, these two are not too bad because they're either side of this, but it's the top one that's a little bit fragile because it's not really leaning on anything. I might go for it. I think it might be easier to put the glue on this and then just do the middle bit. Let's see if I can manage it. Sort of. I think it'd be, if I can pick it up and then give it a little squeeze with the other side, it might help. So let's go for it. See if it all falls apart when I pick it up. Move it over here where I can see it. It's getting dark again. Ooh. All right, let's pick it up. We want it sort of straight, don't we? Sort of. Now I can give it a squeeze. No glue came out this side. Not unless I didn't put enough glue on it, but that is the cabinet. Now it has got a front panel, so maybe the front panel will help hold it in place. And the front panel is, there's two, so Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at that. Duh. Concentrate, Tracy. LO6. Goodness. Knock the squares out. Now, I take it we don't need these squares, but I might keep them to one edge because they've got no numbers on, so I don't know if we actually need them or not. Right, so let's get these couple of pimples off. And hopefully this will which way up is it? That, like that. Let's put that notch on the inside. It doesn't match though. Oh, Tracy. Wow. Gosh. Let's glue all around. Hopefully this ends up quite nice. Right, so let's line it up before I give it a squeeze. Yes, Cat, I know. Cat wants in. Getting bossed around by the animals. Get squeezed down. And then this one's got to have its books put in. And it looks like these are different again. Right. So there's our little cabinet. She was a little fiddly to put together. Daisy. I think she's attacking the rug in the hallway again. What are you doing, Mrs.? Leave my rug alone. Naughty girl. Right. Okay, so we need books. We're going to hopefully put that set in there. Yes, that'll be fine. Let's ram it in now. Ram it in, she says. Stick it in. Must top up my glue. And we're putting it in this hole here. So stand it up and use my little pokey tool to give it a little push down. Okay, that should be good. So that's a pile of 3 books that have gone in that one. And we need a pile of 3 books, all little books the other side. But we'll leave that stood upright to dry. Whilst we work out the books that we need. Right. Okay, what have we got here now? We've got 5.3 that is pointing at. So let's find page 5. Don't think we've done anything on page 5. That is 3 and 6. We don't need 6 yet. Where's 5? That's 4. That's 7. Oh, that's 5. What? What does it want? What? It's being funny with me again. That's 3s. No. Okay, let's see what it's talking about. 5-3. I must have already cut it out. Okay. Apparently I've already cut it out. They're ones. So I've got one. They're ones. These are twos. Well, I don't know where it is. I haven't got it. No, that's all the wood. Well, I don't know what that one's talking about. 5, 3. Let's go back to the front, because it should show every part. That's all the wooden parts. Does it show you all the books? No, of course it doesn't. I mean, why would I have cut it out already? Let's have a flicky through. Oh, there. We have cut it out already. It's one of these. It's one of them. Oh, why use one of those when it's in there? Because this one is the one with all the pages. Why not just use a regular book? Do you know what I mean? I mean, why use one that's got pages flared on it? It doesn't make sense, does it? Really? But that's what it's talking about anyway. It's talking about one of them. So, and that apparently is got to go in the top shelf. All right. Okay, so we want D18. So let's go back to this. It's all these little ones. So these are another way of doing books again. I suppose it saves you getting bored because they're all different types of books. But of course you've got to cut the pictures out again, no doubt. So we want D18, which is this little one here. Oh. Just push the whole lot out. Oh, that's a toughie to get out. Oh, I got it. D18. Tiny, look at it. D17. Oh my gosh. Have I got to cut a picture for that? Do you think we need that? Yeah, we do. Look, that's marked up as D10. Look. I'm going to see if I can stick it back in its hole. Otherwise, I'm going to lose place of it. D13, so I want this one. What else do I want? D16, which is the last one. D15. It's probably all of them, but I'm doing it one at a time. Oh, D14. Ooh. Yep. Is that it? I think that's it. That's them. Okay, let's put that back. That's weird books. Okay. Let's look on the paper. 217 we're looking for. So let's get sheet number 2. That's sheet 1, Tracy. There's sheet 2. Sheet 2, 27. Oh, it's all these. I've got to cut them out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pictures. Oh, it's not all of them. So it is 17, 18, 19. So it's just not those two. It's the bottom 6. Okay. Not making it easy, are they? So let's get them out of there. They're tiny. to one side. So there's our books. Boy, oh boy. So the first one is 18. So that's... Where's 18? That one. A tiny thing. Right. I'm not going to be able to cut all around that. I mean, some of those are really tiny to cut around. I'm not going to be able to do that. I know I'm not. But I will cut off as much white as possible without going nutty. But yeah, it's getting as good as I can be bothered to do, because that's tiny. Yes, cat, I'll come and let you in a minute. And I might have to get me squeezers just so that I can hold it a little bit easier. Oh my gosh. And that tiny little edge. I think I've missed a couple of bits. Oh, come off. Oh, that top bit needs cutting. Gosh, can you see how tiny that is to cut? This top one needs cutting. There, and then downwards. Oh, it's awkward this way. Oh, I'm going to lop a whole book off, I think. Oh, I think I did it. Look. Wow. Hold on. That doesn't fit that. What? Oh, I'm doing 18. The picture 18 goes on D13. I had the wrong one. So it's got a glue on there. We'll do this one together, and then as per normal, I'll go ahead and do the others. Off cam. Okay, squeezers, you can let go now. Hey, let go. Don't make me... Oh, I've put my finger on the glue now. They're tiny. Not like in these books. Goodness me. Give it a squeeze. There must have been a better way to do them. But there's a bit gluey. It's not not the best sort of cut marks, but the best it's going to get from me. There's my first set of really dinky, annoying books. Right, I'll do these, and it's getting a bit dark now, so we might come back tomorrow when it's a bit brighter and carry on then. So, cheers, and I'll see you in the morning.